All right, great win. Played so hard defensively. It's three straight teams we've held under 60. Um, Thought we were jittery on offense in the first half. We just need to calm down. We took some uncharacteristic shots. We're just kind of we're falling for their eye candy. We were trying to take the first decent look we could get instead of get a great look. And so I thought we settled down in the second half. But obviously, Days was tremendous. Efton Reed was great. They got in foul trouble in the first half and, came back and was huge in the second half. We had to adjust some ball screen coverage, but he was huge. And I thought Eric Gaines's um, defensive intensity and his energy totally changed the game for us. He had 5 steals. The difference when, we gave up 8 offensive rebounds in the first half. We gave up 1 in the second half. I think we were down 8 on the glass, and we ended up losing it by 1, but we out-rebounded them in the second half. We were just a lot better chasing balls down and doing what we needed to do with the little things defensively and rebounding-wise.
They went on that 13-2 stretch there in the second half, and you guys responded, I think, 19-2 and 27-6 to end the game. I mean, you've spoken a lot about 6-minute games, and this certainly seemed to be a A-plus in that category.
Yeah, we made our free throws. I think we were 9 of 9 in the second half from the free throw line. We weren't as solid as we need to be on defense. We had 2 fouls there where we reached and gave them 4 points at the free or 3 points at the three. I think they went 3 or 4 at the free throw line. But we didn't turn the ball over offensively. I mean, most of our turnovers were offensive fouls. Not really, it's not like us. We had the one bad turnover on the baseline out of bounds play, but that was just a misread on our guys miscommunicated something. But it was there, but we just miscommunicated it. But yeah, I mean, a 6-minute game, that's what we do. We wear teams down, and I thought our pressure and our athleticism, you got to make shots to set the press. And when we set the press, we're pretty dangerous. But you got to make shots to set the press, and we were able to do that more in the second half. I thought the crowd was great. We fed off the energy. The students were great. Great to have those guys just keep coming. 6 o'clock tips a lot harder to get to. Happy hours a lot earlier, but I thought the crowd was really good, and they got into the game and really helped us.
Y'all on a 27-6 run after you got the technical. You ever get a technical that's calculated or just happens?
I do get them every once in a while. It's calculated. That wasn't one of them.
Could you feel though the energy right after that because I think you had 5 turnovers in a row, I believe, forced 5. Could you feel your team picked it up after? Right after?
No, I mean we were just we were picking it up because we knew we needed to do that to win the game. I'd obviously put us in 2 points more of a hole, but I'm proud of our guys. Our guys responded the right way. They got my back, and I appreciate that.
Coach Darius has been on good teams since he's been here, but he said this team has a new sense of diving on the floor, energy, playing defense. I mean, I know you've only played 3 games, but do you sense that so far?
I mean, what do you think? I mean, we're all over the place. I mean, yeah. I mean, I've sensed that for months, but I mean, you never know till the lights come on. But yeah, I mean, I've sensed that. We got a great way about us. The rotation's perfect at 8 people. Like that's a perfect number where pretty much everybody's happy. You can find 6 or 7 of them that are playing well each night, and you can kind of roll with those guys. So, it's we got a good way about us, and we just gotta keep it going and keep building. We got to clean up some of the details, but I mean, if you play hard and you're tough, I talked to our guys about being fast and physical, and I thought we were extremely fast. And I thought we were much more physical in the second half, and if you do that, you're gonna give yourself a chance to win. To win a lot of games. So. To score 74 on them is not easy to do. I bet they hadn't given up 74 many times since we scored. I think that on them 2 years ago. I would bet they have not given up that many points a whole lot of time. So, we've done a good job against 2 good defensive teams with them in Texas State.
McGee ends up shooting 2 of 6 in the second half. I don't think they made a field goal in the last 15 minutes. What changed in the second half?
Well, they were taking advantage of our switching. He had a good game plan. They're just playing one-on-one with him in the first half. I thought we could stop him. Efton's length is usually pretty tough, and then we were late on some of our rotations, and so at halftime we changed our ball screen coverage. We kept our guard on him, and then when he gave the ball up, that's what the full court pressure did. When he gave the ball up, it's a lot easier. If they gave it to him in the press, we'd trap him, make him give it up, then we just have Gaines deny him, and Gaines is so quick. he's like a cat out there. He's everywhere, and so he's so quick. He can, you know, he can. He can deny the ball back, and I thought he had to work he had to work just to catch the ball, and they tried to run some back doors. We were ready for the spin dribble back doors, like we were ready for a couple other things, and so, I was overall pleased with our defensive job on him, and we let Pebbles kind of get going there, and he's a freshman. He's going to be a really good player for him. He hit those corner threes. We were spinning around in rotation. They had us spinning like a top there for 4 or 5 minutes.
Coach Darius Days has been really hot to start the season. What is it like to see him get hot there at the end of the second half, and how confident is he right now?
Oh, I mean, you have to ask him, but I'm pretty sure he's pretty confident. I mean, we're confident. We get him the ball. I mean, he's a great player. They asked me today before, I don't know if they said it on the telecast, they asked me today, what's Darius, what do you think Darius can do? I said, shoot, I think he'd be SEC Player of the Year. Like, that's how good he is. That's how well he's playing, and we just got to keep him consistent and keep him dialed in and keep him playing like that.
Eric Gaines said this was a real test for you guys, especially early in the season. What was it like to play an opponent like this who has the third most wins in the country the last 3 years?
It's great. It was great. It was a huge test. We knew that. They were going to give us a ton of resistance defensively. They run great offense. They're well coached. I mean, they're going to win 25-plus games. There ain't going to be many teams that beat them. So on Selection Sunday, this will be one of our 6 or 7 best wins. There ain't no question about that. So, we got some other ones coming up. Belmont, I mean, we got some more like this coming up. But this was a good first step for us.
Coach, 3 games in, you've won in 3 different ways, dominating one team, second half surge, and then just fighting and getting the win in the end. What does these 3 wins say about the team right now?
I think we can win a lot of different ways. Like you said, we got good cohesion. We got good rhythm to us right now. We just gotta keep it going.
I know it's a long way to the postseason, but a game like that, how does that prepare you for March? Because that game had a lot of elements. It felt like March. The intensity of an opponent you normally don't play. I mean, you had to dig out.
Yeah, we talked about that. I told him it was like a first-round NCAA tournament game. They gave Oklahoma State all they wanted. They were down 4 with 5 minutes to go at Oklahoma State. I think they're 4-2 against the SEC their last 6 games. They beat State and South Carolina last year. So I think they're 4-2 against the SEC in their last 6 games. So it was a really, really good win for us. And to win by double digits was even better.